going to show you how to join two crocheted pieces. These are 7x9 blocks of crocheted, and you can find these patterns on several different websites, but Warm Up America has a campaign where they are doing blocks that are 7 inches wide and 9 inches tall. And so today I'm going to show you how to join these two blocks. You want to put right sides together. This is the right side and this is the right side of this block. And we're going to put these together. And what we want to accomplish is a nice even seam across the top that when it's opened up, it lies flat. So what you're going to do is you want to use a smaller hook. I'm using a G hook, but you can use a G or an H. And the reason why you want to use a smaller one is it helps you to get in these stitches on the tops of these blocks. And so what we're going to do is we're going to initially join these at the top of each corner. We're going to go through both strands on both. This is your front and this is your back. And so what you want to do is you want to just pull, leave a little bit of a tail, just pull this through here. And what I like to do is to chain one, and it just secures that corner into place there. So the next thing we're going to do, if you notice your stitches, we're going to skip this first one and we're going to go into the second one with a slip stitch. I like to go through both, that way it's secure. So we're going to slip, and then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to skip this first one on the front side and go into the second one with a slip stitch. And what we're going to do is continue in that manner. If you look here, you'll see that our next one that we want to go into is right here. And we're going to go into the back block. This is your back, this is your front. Keep that in mind. And we're going to go into this stitch with a slip. We're going to come up here to the front, skip one. We're going to slip into that next one. And so what we're doing is we're alternating between the front and the back. So across our block, as we do front, back, front, back, front, back, it creates a nice flat braid look so that it will lay nice and flat when it's all assembled into a blanket. So let's do a couple of these. We're going to slip into, skipped one on the back, slip stitched into it, skip one up front, go into your next one with a slip, we skipped one on the back, go in with a slip stitch, slip one, skip that next one, go in here, and we're going to do that across. And like I said, just alternating back and forth. Just back and forth. Okay, so we're going to go all the way to the end, and just remember, skip one, do a slip stitch, come to the front, skip one, do a slip stitch. Okay, so I have slip stitched all the way to the end, and my last stitch is to come here in this very last one of the front block with my final slip stitch. And what I like to do is to chain two, pull that out and clip it. And the reason why I like to chain too is because when you pull that chain down, that secures that knot right there. And so what I would do after this is I would weave in my ends with just a regular yarn needle to hide your tail. You don't just simply want to clip it because, you know, it may come unraveled. And so we're doing this for security. So I like to go in and out of the whole seam there. And so when we open that up, you can see that it lays flat and it looks pretty. And even on the side that what we would call the wrong side, it lays flat. There's not a big connect there. So it's secure, it lays flat. And as you notice, I'm using a variegated yarn. And the reason so is because on these blocks that we get donated to us, they are all different colors. So you can use one solid color, white or black or any color that you want. But I tend to lean toward the variegated because it gives it a nice little painted sort of unique little edge there. And I like that. And so this is how you join two crochet pieces together with almost a virtually seamless join.